Sup guys, I got you with another Naruto Storm Connections video, but this video is the discussion video. I already stated how Bandai Namco and CC2 hurt Naruto Storm Connections, and you can check that vid out by clicking on the link in the top right hand corner of the video to learn more about that. But in today's video, I'm going to focus more so on the community itself. The community has a role to play in hurting Storm Connections. A commenter on an older video that I did about meta stated how players cannot be the problem because people are just using what was already given to them. I can agree with that to an extent. In all games that involves competitive play, there's always going to be tiers. I mean, you can't avoid the fact that people are going to pick the better characters, and to make matters worse, the game doesn't provide enough limitations to prevent the overuse of jutsus, supports, and so forth and so on. It's a typical thing people do in competitive games. I mean, it's just going to happen. You can't stop that. It's, out of your control. However, community behavior can have a negative impact on a game over time. To give you an example, using Street Fighter 6, Capcom allowed the use of mods, which added another layer of fun to the game. However, some horny bastard made a Chun-Li full-on nude mod, which eventually somehow got exposed at an actual tournament because some idiot that was using it forgot to turn it off, exposing his sexual desires. I mean, yeah, I know Chun-Li, she got them thighs that saves lives, but dude took that to another level. Therefore, the Chun-Li incident, that led to Capcom putting a ban on the use of mods. Storm Connections can become stale and boring when you play against the same characters and tactics over and over. Seeing too much of the same is not always a good thing. It's like reading somebody's writing and they are repetitively using the same words. Eventually, you would lose interest and stop reading. Playing against the same tired playstyle can make playing disengaging for people. The number of players that quit Storm Connections shows just how disengaged part of the community is when it comes to the online scene. And let's face it, when it comes to Storm Connections, online is going to be that one thing that's going to keep that game alive. Do you want to have more people playing the game or not? Because the less people playing the game, the less interested Bandai Namco is going to be to continue making Storm games. So, do I love playing against spam and meta? Hell no! I just do it for the content and copium. I don't want to feel like I wasted my $60, even though I feel like I wasted my $60 for a half-ass, half-hearted attempt, copy-paste, half-ass roster of a game. For me though, the game is hella fun when I face players that use characters that you rarely see and witness playstyles not centered around the same tired, super strong supports and overuse of powerful jutsus. The kind of play I previously mentioned is like a breath of fresh air. If you prefer pollution, then do your thing. Just don't expect to be welcomed in lobbies that wants a break from the meta. Whenever I start hosting lobbies, don't expect to stay long playing with meta, because I get enough of that when I play rank and uncontrollable casual matches. People like to use that tired line of people spent their money on the game so they can use whatever they want. Well, custom lobbies are here now. Therefore, I spent my money. Now I get to play against the playstyles I want to play against. How about that? The typical phrase most people use to defend connections is, "You gotta find a way around it." That is such an annoying and tired phrase, because that is only stating the obvious. duh. But the game is so poorly made and unbalanced that you could still get screwed over by things other than tier advantages like chronic rage quitters, glitches, latency, and cheaters. For example, people that actually use hacks to get max BP on the leaderboards. Freaking pathetic. I mean, people that are continuously rage quitting just so they don't lose their BP. I mean, they could literally rage quit as much as they want because the little badge that shows if they're a rage quitter, it doesn't stay. You know, it just resets over time. I've seen it. Content creators play a role in the state of the game. There are some that are all for how the game is, and there are some who simply doesn't like it. That in and of itself creates a divide. Could I have contributed to the state of the game? Yes. If people don't like the way people play and agree with what I'm saying, then they will more than likely decide to either not get the game or just simply stop playing. Do I have to say don't buy the game? That's a yes and no. And I wouldn't say whether to buy it or not. It's just simply because my reactions to the game can have an impact. There are even content creators that want to encourage the use of spam and really strong options. Imagine a content creator stating it's okay to use nasty glitches. Couldn't be me. I mean, people are now saying it's okay to use glitches to win, and goes out of their way to even show people how to use the glitches. So now sweats are going to start abusing glitches to win. How is that okay? Is it okay to beat someone with a top tier team, win, and send a negative message to someone for no reason? Out of all of the competitive games I have played, I have never received messages over a match. When I played Tekken, when I played Street Fighter, I rarely get messages. Better yet, I don't even, unless somebody is just that pissed off, but that's few and far in between. But when it comes to Storm, bro, you get messages. You get them. I mean, I remember it happened to me before, you know, when I was playing a damn casual match, dude, a match that carries absolutely zero weight. I used a lower tier team and barely lost. I guess dude didn't like the fact that he did not totally dominate with the team he was using. Dude used like triple Hyuga, and back then I wasn't really familiar with all of the craziness with the Hyuga team when it comes to Storm Connections. But in short, I mean, that shit's toxic behavior, dude. Stuff like that has a negative impact on the state of the game. Would I go out of my way to send a message to someone's inbox over a match? Nah, it's not that serious. Why the hell would I want to do that? It's a waste of kilobytes. Then there's this issue with content creators sometimes, you know, and this, I'm stating this based on my past experiences in the Storm 3 days, because content creators can sometimes do terrible things to others. Back in the Storm 3 days, there was a content creator that found me a threat or something because he created and spitted a nasty narrative about me to other highly influential members of the community in efforts to prevent any kind of potential collabs. But the funny thing is, at that time, I wasn't even trying to become a hotshot Storm content creator. I was simply trying to have as much fun with the game as I could. And that sort of thing can stop people from making content, which could potentially take away more eyes. The more eyes there are watching these Storm games, the more interested Bandai Namco could be. So to do things to make people stop playing and make videos could just hurt the game overall. Human beings can be the most destructive creatures on Earth. Therefore, this game can be hurt by a community. I'm just saying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you agree with me, hey, hit the like button. If you disagree with me, hit the dislike button. Share your comments in the comment section below, and have a blessed one. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace and God bless.